On we go to Bulgaria. This trio won the bronze medal at the last World Championships. One of their gymnasts has been changed, however. Representing Bulgaria here, Borislava Ivanova, Antonio Papazov, and Hristo Manilov. Ivanova and Manilov came up together competing as a mixed pair. Antonio Papazov, who is the first gymnast onto the floor, leading the line. He is the veteran both of several world championships and the World Games in 2022, where Bulgaria did not medal. This routine has a wonderful start. Have they got your attention? They should have. A marvelous set by Borislava Ivanova, Antonio Papazov, and Hristo Manilov of Bulgaria. That has got to feel great. Antonio Papazov thought that his last turn on the World Games stage would come in 2022. The Bulgarians came in as the reigning world champions. They had a mistake in their qualification routine, and they did not get a medal. And so Papazov retired anyway. But in 2024, he came back partly to work with Borislava Ivanova and form a new trio. And they were once again successful, the bronze medalists in a very tough field at the World Championships. And here, it's been a new chance. A chance for redemption, a chance to rewrite the ending to his story. Hristo Manilov, the newcomer in this trio, fits in so well. There's elements of a love story and the obstacles that lovers face to be together. 18.965, the number for Bulgaria, and the provisional silver medal position. That is enormous. Here is a rising group from Bulgaria. They won bronze at the World Championship in 2024. And Borislava Ivanova, Antonio Papazov, and Hristo Manilov have the opportunity to make something very special happen for themselves here. Papazov is the longtime anchor of the Bulgarian trio. Ivanova joined them in 2024, and now Hristo Manilov, her mixed pairs partner, has as well. Together, they won silver at the World Cup in Tokyo earlier this year. On the World Games stage, for most of this group. And what a way to begin. Daring demonstrated by Bulgaria in that performance. Borislava Ivanova, Antonio Papazov, and Hristo Manilov take more than their fair share of risk. We'll see if it pays off. It starts right at the beginning. It's a very eye-catching way to commence a routine. There are their illusion turns in synchronization. Some of the traditional aerobic steps and patterns. Just a little hint of it. This was amazing. Back bend. Wonderful collaboration between all three. Helicopter to split position. They are a trio that has really evolved. It starts with Antonio Papazov, the man on the left. He's 28. He was world champion with a different trio. Thought that the World Games in 2022 would be his last hurrah, but the group had a mistake in the qualification and finished in 5th place. They didn't make the final. And then all three of them retired, and he and one of his partners came back, actually, for the World Championship in 2024 to perform with Borislava Ivanova, and they got a redemptive bronze medal. And now Papazov sits here at his 2nd World Games with 2 new partners. One has to look at Bulgaria as a medal prospect, especially given what they have just shown us. For Borislava Ivanova, she's 20 years old. As a child, she started aerobic gymnastics because she had hip dysplasia, and her doctors thought that the movements would, and the exercise would correct for that. She says that she had no expectations as a gymnast, but she has come along wonderfully. At the beginning, her goal was just to be healthy, like all the other children. What a journey. 2nd place now for Bulgaria, 18.765. That is promising for this group. High difficulty score as well, 3.315 and 9.05 for artistry.